Hey guys, basically I'm back here. Now, if you remember in my last custom plush review, I said there might be a double upload. If there isn't, and this gets uploaded at who knows when, in a different time, but I don't know. For some of you it's different, some of you it's the same, but whatever. As you saw from the title and thumbnail, obviously, I am going to be showing off my remake, Wind Up Toy Music Man. Now, yes, this is a remake, because my past one, it's questionable. Okay, I'll just show you. This is my old Wind Up Toy Music Man, and oh god, I hate this thing. One, this was very outdated, and I made this like during when Security Breach first came out. One, all the colors are basically incorrect. None of the, limbs, they're just floppy, and I only gave him 4 legs. And like these, and those little symbols, like they're there's not even his hands holding it or anything, like, and the face is just ugly. He looks like he can just, I don't know what this guy is, but I hate him. He's ugly. I hate it. But that doesn't matter, cause I made a new one, and holy crap, this is 100 times better than the original. So here is Wind Up Toy Music Man. Now, I put a lot of effort into this, and as you can see, I kind of did the same nose gimmick with DJ Music Man. But before I go into detail about this, I'm gonna do a size comparison, because I feel like it's just the obvious thing to do. Here is my old disgrace next to my new one. Obviously, like, you could see, he is a bit taller, but, you know, that's just because, like, he has a lot more mobility than this thing. Yes. Okay. And here's him next to a normal Funko plushie. Sure, this is an upgraded Glamrock Freddy, which is custom, but I don't care. And he's almost the same height as. Okay, let me explain. When I was making this, I did not exactly calculate the exact height of how this guy's gonna be. Sure, like when he's like this, because his legs are all conjumbled or whatever, and they're all messed up, but if he's standing up correctly, he could be almost as high as him. He basically is, just short by a little. But let me explain. The reason why he is almost the same size as a normal Funko plushie when he's supposed to be super tiny is because, one, I could not add all this detail if it was very small, and obviously it wasn't done on purpose to like make him a little big, but it's just how it turned out. But honestly, I don't care at this point. It looks cool and I love it. Okay, get out of here. So yeah, that's just a size comparison, and I'm just gonna get into depth of reviewing this, so let's do it. So before I go onto the obvious, I'll just start with the body. One, the body, it's just like a little slab of just white felt, and all the detail, a majority of the detail is done with Sharpie, and obviously there's like these pink lines and the little speaker in front, it's done with, you know, just normal fabric and felt. This big hole is just completely felt. Now, like how I did with Gregory and Vanessa and Music Man, the limbs in this are all made out of pipe cleaners, and you can even see, you can definitely tell here, because, okay, one, I was thinking of covering up the limbs with, like, this same, kind of, I don't know what you call it, but it's more of like a faint type of purple. I was thinking of doing that, like covering that for the legs, but I didn't, and I think this looks good on its own. You probably won't even notice. But since I just mentioned it now, it's gonna haunt your dreams. But anyways, obviously all the limbs are done with pipe cleaners, and just like everything else, all the withering is done with Sharpie. Even that, and his hands, they're just flat pieces of white felt. You could see there's a little strip of gray felt connecting the symbols, because that's actually how it is in game, and the symbols are just a simple piece of whatever this color is, sort of like an orangish yellow or whatever, and obviously like how it is in game, like some of it is actually destroyed. And if you can do it correctly, you can. Okay, it's kind of hard to do so, but yeah, you get the point. his legs, obviously, they're just 6 long pieces of pipe cleaner. And I just covered it with white and gray felt. And the feet, I was thinking of making the feet like more 3-dimensional, but I just decided to keep them flat. And obviously there's some wear and tear in some of these, like right there. And like obviously the withering is done with Sharpie. But and also the back, there's just these 2 pink lines that kind of go across the same from the front. And obviously all the withering is just Sharpie again. But anyways, let's move on to the head. So the head is like the thing that's keeping the head on is the gray strip of dark gray. And I was thinking about just not making a neck and just gluing his head onto the body, but then again, I just wanted to get creative with this, and since I thought he was small, it would still be stable and wouldn't carry as much weight. But obviously, here's his head, and the head is probably one of my most favorite parts, and it's the one part I always mess up with Music Man customs. I don't know why. Ever since I made my first Music Man, he looked like garbage. I remade him. He looks good. Like my previous wind-up toy Music Man looked garbage. This one looks beautiful. My DJ Music Man, there was actually okay, fun fact, there was actually, like, the DJ Music Man you see in Dan Neimer videos is the second iteration. The first iteration, or whatever you want to call it, it looked very ugly. I remade it, and then I made the one you see in Dan Neimer videos, and then I said remake that after Security Breach came out, and now it's better. And the same goes with this one. This is more game accurate, I would say. And like I said at the beginning of the review, his nose has I kind of did the same thing I did with DJ Music Man, but it's just a little bit smaller. His teeth are just like this kind of thick piece of just white felt, and at the bottom right here it's just cut, and the little outlines of the teeth are just done with Sharpie, and so is the entire face. The little lens thing, whatever this is, it's just done with white felt. It's just curved, and the hat is stuffed, and the white line just goes around. The hat was actually kind of hard to do because I couldn't get the right size to make it look good. But honestly, right now this just like this looks fine. And obviously the back of the head and everything, it's done with Sharpie. Now, also the fun fact: the reason why the back looks very vastly different is because, like, okay, the reason why this looks different is because this was originally going to be the front of the face, but I realized, like, his forehead was way too large, so it's just this plain old circle side, which, honestly, it doesn't really matter. Still looks good either way. But that's basically it. Probably hit the 7-minute mark already. Or maybe even higher. I don't know, but anyways, that's it for today's video. I really hope this gets uploaded today, because I said it's going to be a double upload. If it isn't, then this is awkward. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed it. Follow me on Instagram and Discord, and join my Discord. It's going to be in link in the description, like always. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.